everyone. For my speech today, I wanted to talk about animal testing. What makes people think that it's okay to test on animals? In my opinion, there's nothing that makes it okay, and it's all around just inhumane. And I think that researchers go way too far in what they do to these poor animals. For one thing, there's better options out there with today's technology. There's more accurate testing, and you don't have to test on animals. And um, there's one test that uses human cells. It's called the Organ on Chips, created by the Harvard Wyeth Institute. This test uses, like I said, it uses human cells instead of testing on animals, so it's more accurate and yeah. Um, and also, it's one thing if we were researching, we were using animals to research things like diseases and cancer and things that are super important, but we're not. Animals um, are being used for cosmetics and like shampoos and cleaning supplies, diapers, and these things are important, but not so important that we are torturing these animals that don't have a voice to complain. They they can't fight for themselves. Um, and these testings, they're life threatening, and especially with something so small and not important. One test, for example, that they use is called the Drey's eye test, and they literally clip a rabbit's eyes open, and just so they can pour chemicals in their eyes to see if it burns. And obviously, it's gonna burn. I mean, if you pour a chemical in my eye, yeah, it would burn. And I don't see the point in doing these types of tests because, and also, animals can't speak for themselves. They can't say, yeah, it hurts here, or this is what it feels like. So why are we using animals? And it's just, it's not accurate. And um, yeah. Another thing wrong with animal testings is everyone feels different, and so really it's not accurate because one person could be allergic to it, but that doesn't mean that another person's not going to be allergic to it. And also, many companies don't use animals to test on, and those companies are doing great. And um, um, testing on animals may have worked back then, but at what cost? Thousands of animals die each year because of animal testing, especially since there are better and more humane ways to get the same results. I don't understand why we are using animal testing. Now that you know a little bit more about animal testing, it's your choice and your time to make the decision for yourself. If you want to fight for animals who can't fight for themselves, then boycott products that use animals on testing. There are so many other alternatives, and that we probably don't even realize, and they're just more humane and more environmentally friendly and not full of chemicals that are being tested on animals. And yeah, so thank you for listening to my speech. Have a nice day.